Hello, I am Dr. Cinema. Are any of you aware of the Tomb Raider movie that's coming out next year? Yeah, they're making another one of those, and the first trailer for it just dropped like less than an hour ago at the time that I am recording this video. And it's strange how they put out the trailer because the director put it on Instagram, and I thought that was a really odd place to put it. So I kind of decided to record that video using my phone, upload it onto my channel, so it'll be easier for you people to watch it. Now, depending on whether or not this video stays up and whether my channel doesn't really get into any legal trouble will remain to be seen. But yeah, I recorded the trailer myself. It's on my channel. Go check it out. But this trailer and this movie has got me thinking about movies based off of video games. I mean, movies and video games are two very different kinds of entertainment. With movies, get to watch the journey of like a person or someone, whether it's through an adventure, through trials, just like watching what he does in his life. I mean, as for video games, it's yeah, like there are characters and such, but you play like the main character, and essentially you doing that journey or adventure for yourself. So they're very different kinds of entertainment, and when they try to adapt video games into movies, there's the curse that they never actually do well. And let's and I'm not a machine, so I don't remember all of the video game movies off the top of my head, but I'm going to list some of the more popular ones and probably explain why it did or did not work. Well, why it did not work in this case. Super Mario Bros., the movie, the first official major video game movie. The story, the way they chose to tell it, and what they did with the characters, it's just a huge goddamn mess. You have to watch that movie in order to actually believe it, but it has completely nothing to do with the actual video game. I mean, I'm amazed they even decided to make this movie. That's so weird. Another movie was Street Fighter, which was bad, but wasn't really like bad. Mortal Kombat was kind of hilariously bad. It was PG-13 for video game where they show people's heads with spinal cell attached get removed from their body. So I'm amazed they decided to go with that. That one got a sequel. And there are a couple of Tomb Raider movies starring Angelina Jolie as Lara Croft. And even though the second film was a critical improvement, financially it was less successful. And of course, you got the Resident Evil franchise, which is somehow remains to make movies, even talking of a remake, something like that. Then, of course, you got the movies like Alone in the Dark and Blood Rain, played by the director who does it in a foreign country just to get a tax break, and who challenges critics for boxing matches whenever they criticize his movies. Really odd. Let's see, you got the Hitman movie, which was again just like regular bad. Prince of Persia, which actually has the highest score on Rotten Tomatoes, 36%, but still really not that good. And Hitman Agent 47, and of course you got the most recent installments, Warcraft and Assassin's Creed, which even though there were commercial success, they were critically failures, even with Michael Fassbender in the Assassin's Creed movie. So, the reason why video game movies really don't work is because you can't really take the entertainment value and the reason why video games are fun to begin with and translate that into a movie. They're basically two different kinds of mediums. Movies, like you're watching a story unfold, it's an illusion, you're not necessarily a part of that story, but you are connected to it. With video games, yeah, there are characters and there's a story, but you play the main characters, and it is essentially you doing that journey for yourself. So they're very two different kinds of experiences. But I suppose if there is still a chance that this 2018 version of Tomb Raider could be possibly the first successful, from the critical standpoint, video game movie. If I'm going just based off of the trailer alone and based on what I've heard of how they're approaching it. Now, this still remains to be seen when it's released in March 2018, but remember, there is still a chance that this could be a critical success. But, like I said, I'm hopeful that this Tomb Raider movie is successful. And yes, I know Lara Croft has the pointy boobs from the early video games, but that's not what this movie is based on. Sorry about that. So, like I said, I'm hopeful for this movie, and hopefully my channel doesn't come under any trouble for the recent video recording of that trailer. But this is Dr. Cinema. Like, comment, subscribe, share. See you next time.